Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting, shopping, decor and makeovers. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome along to my Christmas is Coming home decor video series for 2023. If you watched last week, you'll see that I showed you my coffee bar, my coffee station in the kitchen. And I'm going to stay in the kitchen today and show you the rest of the decor. I bought a few new items that I shared with you in my shopping videos for Christmas. I got some lovely plates and things from Asda, so you'll see where I've popped those in the kitchen. I've also done a little bit of crafting. So I had this white spatula, well, no, sorry, it was a wooden spatula. I've painted it white, and then I did try a little bit of masking tape to try and do red candy stripes. It didn't work out so well because it was bleeding through. So I solved that problem by using some ribbon. So I've wrapped some ribbon around this and created a lovely candy cane spatula, which I've added into my lovely Santa Claus jug, which I actually got in the sale last year from TK Maxx. I think it's really, really nice. And I've got it by the side of the cooker, and I've got all my lovely crafted kitchenware in there. So I've got a spoon that I've painted red and put a snowflake on, and a rolling pin that I also painted up and put some lettering on. I do have the video where I did that. Perhaps I'll put a link up above if you're interested to see how they were done. And as you can see behind the jug, I did just put a little bit of greenery in, which I got off Amazon. I got this fabulous bag of greenery off Amazon, which I'm using all over the place. And behind it, I've got this lovely cross stitch that I've done, and I've just put it into a frame so I can put it on display. And then just to rise the jug up a bit, I've put it on a piece of wood that I bought from a home design store in Italy, funnily enough, but it has been quite useful for rising up things. Just after I filmed that, I actually decided to move that picture, so you'll see that when I show you another room. And I brought this little chopping board that I made last year as a little craft idea. Got the chopping board for £1 from Poundland, and then just put a lovely Christmas ribbon through it and a little Christmas picture stuck on it. So that's a lovely little personalised chopping board, which I think goes quite nice in the kitchen. So let's get a bit more in depth with this tour of the kitchen. So starting on the door, I'm really pleased with this wreath that I've put together using some green tinsel and some pine cones and some baubles. I think it looks fantastic, and I just used a frame that I'd got from Poundland and just popped that on the door using a door hook, I think. And so into the kitchen we come. There's the little area that I showed you with the utensils, and then you can see the cooker and the little vignette in the corner. And of course, I've got my little hooks there for my lovely festive oven gloves. So as I said, I've just showed you this before. I just love, it just suits the kitchen. They're utensils, they're Christmas themed. And obviously I have got like one that I'm using as well in there, and maybe anything else that needs to go in there can go in, but it's just beautiful decor that really suits the kitchen. And then over on the cooker, I don't know whether I showed you in a previous video, I put a little hook on here, which is great for decor. So I've got this sign that I bought from Primark, although I have added the berries to it and changed the ribbon to hold it up. And then here I'm really pleased with this cute little area with the candle on, the little stand. This candle I got from Primark, and I put the little sort of a cake topper on the top just to add a bit of interest to the lid, and then some more of that fabulous greenery I got off Amazon with some berries. And then this house was a little craft project this year. It's a white ceramic house, and I've painted it red, so I think that looks really great. I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. Then in this corner, I've got this beautiful plant pot there, which is Christmas themed, with lots of lovely Christmas themed florals in, and that sort of covers up the plug and the corner. And then here I've got my little Christmas Wade teapot, and I've just put it on a wooden tray with a sort of a wreath of berries on. again to add some texture and layering. And then I've got this gorgeous cookbook that I got off Vinted for £1. So pleased with it. It looks beautiful for decor, and the scalloped edges on the pages, but also there's so much fabulous stuff in there. Can't wait to have a good read through that, and I'll definitely be putting some of those recipes in place for our Christmas dinner this year. So that looks lovely there on a little stand. And then I've got another one of those rolling paint pins, which again is great for kitchen decor. And then my plates I got from Asda. I leave them out here, and then I just use them for sandwiches and cakes and whenever a small plate is needed. So they're part of the decor, but they are useful. So here at the side of the sink, I've got this little hand towel and my gorgeous Bath & Body Works balsam hand soap, this really cute little Robin tray to keep it all on, and a little scrubbing brush. That's a cute little scene. And then on the windowsill, I've got one of those plant pots, Christmas trees I got from IKEA. And then this little wreath with the feathers on, I actually used last year on a sign, and I took the sign apart and I thought, what can I use that for? So I had got it there in the base of the plant pot. I had intended to put it on top of the kitchen towel there to make it look nice, and it does look really nice, but then every time you pull off a piece of kitchen towel it kind of goes wonky, so it kind of works better there as a kind of a plant pot holder, I think. And then I've got this other gorgeous little light that I got from IKEA last year, I think it was, and then I've created a little scene of houses on my little tray. So I've got my houses and then some of my brush trees, and then this lovely glass Santa tea light holder. I have put a few sequins on that just to bring out the details, and I think the windowsill's looking really cute and you know, Christmassy, and it does look really nice at night. I'll show you that later when everything's lit up. I'm really happy with how clean and tidy and lovely the kitchen looks, but with those Christmassy touches. There's the coffee station. As I said, I went for a gingerbread theme on this year's coffee bar, and there is a separate video if you wish to see in more detail how I decorated. But I'm still really pleased with it, and as I say, it just makes me smile when I'm making my coffee or my hot chocolate. So over here on the floor at the moment, I've got this tree that I got when the pier was still open, and then this lovely lantern, which this lamp I got from Poundland not long ago, actually. It was about £5, I think it was, something like that. And it's a light, so it looks a bit like a vase, but it actually is a light. And there's loads of places where I could use it, and I just thought I just popped it in there. And it actually looks like it's made to go in there, and then it just adds a bit of light to that part of the kitchen. I was thinking of getting a bigger tree, which may still be a possibility. I was thinking maybe getting a tall tree for the kitchen, because there's a nice big area there. Also, I could try for a Christmassy picture, although that is quite a large picture to get. This wreath I made a couple of years ago. I actually made one, then I made the other one, and I've actually put them together now, tied them together, so they're like a big super wreath. So that's the outer one is a separate wreath to the inner one, which was a pom-pom wreath. And then I've just got this hanging decoration that I've kind of added into the middle to add a bit more interest. But I'm really pleased with that, and I think the wreath on the door there to the garage is quite a sweet little touch. And then down here, I actually have got a Christmassy keyring there. It says I stopped a bit too quickly and Santa wasn't wearing a seatbelt, because Rudolph stopped at the traffic lights, and Santa's had a little unfortunate accident there. There's a funny little Christmas keyring that I thought I would share with you. So moving over to the cooker and microwave area, I've got my lovely festive tea towels hanging up, which look really cute and add that pop of Christmas colour where you need it. And then over here on my tea station, I've actually created a little hot chocolate corner. So I've got it's a hot chocolate kind of day sign, so you know this is the chocolate area. I'm using a little riser to keep all my stuff on. So I've got my toasted marshmallow syrup. I've got my hot chocolate there. I do need to top that back up because I've used quite a bit of it. I've got some lovely gingerbread hot chocolate. I've got my chocolate powder, and I've got some jingle and reindeer sprinkles that I can put on top when I put my squirty cream on. I've got this lovely festive elephant there. It was actually a tea tin with some Christmas tea in, but I've drunk that now, so I'm keeping it for my hot chocolate sachets and my coffee sachets in there. And I have this little Christmas sign here, how lovely are your branches, and that covers up the plug. So that is my tea making station with my little hot chocolate corner. So I'll let you have a little look around in detail by yourself as usual, and then I'll just come back again at the end and show you some nighttime shots. So stay tuned for that. So lighting wise, I have these little under the cupboard lights that are operated by the main light switch. And they're pretty good for when you want a light on, but you don't want the big full light on. And then over here, I've got this little lamp as well, which makes a nice cozy corner. So you can turn the main lights off and have the lamp on. I do have a light above the cooker as well. And then obviously I've got all my candles and things, which I will show you when it gets a bit darker. And then over here on the coffee station, I've got this motion sensor light. So when you walk up to it, it comes on. And then I've also put these little fairy lights in the garland on the shelf. So that adds another little touch of coziness as well. So there's a lot of level of lighting that you can have in the kitchen. So you can have it super bright when you're cooking and you need it, but also when the cooking's finished in the evening and you want cozy lights on, or if it's a dark afternoon, you can have these lovely low-level cozy lights on, and just makes the kitchen look really nice and comfy. So I'm just lighting all my little tea lights. So my little Santa's got a tea light in, and then all the houses have got tea lights as well. I have got some battery powered ones that you can use, which are a little bit easier than tea lights, because you can just like turn them on and don't have to worry. But every now and then you do like a real candle and a real tea light. You get a nice little glow off them, and it makes you feel nice and warm and cozy on a cold wintry day. So just lighting those up, and instantly they look lovely, don't they? The houses all lit up inside. I think that looks lovely. And so they added the Santa as well, just an extra little light. Also on the windowsill there, I have that Christmas tree that I got from IKEA, which is also a battery operated light. So it's starting to get really cute and cozy in here when they're all lit up. Then over here on the cooker, I've got this cute little tea light house. And this one's one of those battery operated ones, just to show you the difference. And then I've got my candle there, which I can light. As you can see, to be honest, the tea light in the house looks very similar to the real tea lights. And then I've obviously got my scented candle there, giving off a nice fragrance and also a nice bit of coziness on the cooker when we're not cooking. And that can easily be lifted off and put onto the side when necessary. So here's a bit later on in the evening. So it's a bit darker outside now, and you can see how cosy it all is with the low-level lights on, the lamps on. It's all looking lovely and twinkly. And this is perfect for those dark winter evenings. Got that little lamp on there in the corner. All the lights on the windowsill. And then obviously the coffee station lights. And then down there I've got the lantern. As you can see, I've actually added my Christmas tree onto a Fortnum & Mason basket just to raise it up. Because I think it was looking a bit low. As I said, I'm thinking of maybe getting a tall tree to go there, nice thin tall tree, but for now I'm happy with the gold one. Also on the windowsill, I've got a little plant pot there, and I have actually changed it for a Christmas tree wooden thing, which I'll show you at the end. But just enjoy all the lovely twinkles. I am a fan of a twinkly little light. Here we are. Here's the Christmas tree. Actually, I bought it from TK Maxx last year in the sale, and it was gold, but I've done my famous paint it white craft item. So I've painted it white, and I'm really happy with how it looks. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, please consider doing so. Give me a like, drop me a comment, because I do love to hear from you. So until next week, take care. Bye-bye.